Hello, what up you guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 60. 60% of the way there to our first century, which is awesome. Now, it's Sunday today, which, well, it can only mean one thing. It's like Supporter Sunday is what we kind of call it around here, where basically the ultimatum is, if you can hit me with 5,000 likes in the first 3 hours, then you guys can unlock a second upload for the day, which will come at 8 PM later on tonight. So, get those fingers on the mouse, smash the thumbs up button so that we can get 5k likes by 3 PM UK. I'm going to be checking, alright? Last week, you kind of cut it a little bit close. It was about 2:30 by the time you hit 5,000. And I know that dwindles every week. Still, I'm sure you can get it done. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here and click the little notification bell so you never miss a video. Right then, we are going to basically get straight on into Foot Champs. I am, 3-2 after yesterday's episode, which is obviously, yeah, we didn't really want to be 3-2, but that is the way it goes. Sometimes on a Friday it is quite difficult, and I sometimes play like I have no fingers and I just can't control the players, and it's just not great. Anyway, this game right here, it felt like I was back in the swing of things. So I figured, you know, if I'm 3-2 and I go into another game, you know, like I'm literally on a +1 elo, surely I'll match up against someone that I can beat, right? Because normally I can handle it up to about a +8 elo, and we're normally, that's when we start losing. So, yeah, so I figured an easy-ish game was going to come around at some point. Find ourselves 4-0 up in this one, obviously killing it. But this guy does get through. He doesn't give up. I guess maybe he was aware that you wouldn't get your 400 Division Rivals points, and if that is the case, then, well, yeah, GG's to him, because I'm not quitting either, actually, at this point, because I want to try and get as many Div Rivals points as possible, too. So 4-1 at half-time, into the second half we go. Jadon Sancho, I think that's just cheeky. We've rainbow flicked, and then we've chipped the goalkeeper. Not going to lie, I was kind of going for that crazy rainbow flick to scorpion kick technique that I've done once before and scored a goal from it, but I completely mistimed it and I lucked out into the way the goal went in. And then suddenly my opponent brought on last month's Player of the Month from Ligue 1, whose name escapes me, but he came on and just scored a hat-trick. And all of a sudden, the game went from 5-1 up to I was like 5-4 with just a few minutes left, and it was kind of like squeaky bum time for a minute there. But we get through with Ousmane Dembele. I just sort of do a stop, cut back, and then just finesse it into the back of the net. And we are going to, well, I mean, we're still going to concede another one. He literally runs down the other end with Martial. And so far this weekend league, I haven't counted it because I haven't been keeping tally of my goals and stuff. But I swear every game has been like 6-5 or something. Why has there been so many goals this weekend? It's nutty. Absolutely nutty. So I make a little decision to make not one but two minor changes, right? The first is to buy Mahrez, because I think Mahrez on this game will be better than what Jadon Sancho is in that cam role. And if I play Kyle Walker as the right back to begin with, then he will be on full chem, you know. And I've actually decided to put Wan-Bissaka at centre-back. Now, I could just as easily, when I get in game, swap that so that Kyle Walker goes back to centre-back, AWB goes at right-back. But I'm going to try it like this. I'm actually going to try Wan-Bissaka as my centre-back and Kyle Walker as the very pacey fullback. I think that might work a little bit better. So that's what we're going to do, and obviously then Mahrez comes in over Jadon Sancho, who, to be fair, has actually been doing pretty well for us in the last few games, but I just think Mahrez is a very similar player, but just has a little bit, like, he's just got a little bit more stats. He's got a bit more stats in, like, the shooting department and stuff, so maybe his end product is a little bit more reliable. Anyway, I go into my next game. We're at 4-2 right now, and I'm already 2-0 down in this one. But Mahrez gets a goal on his debut. Lovely finish, to be fair. I think anyone scores that, though. Like, Jadon Sancho probably would have scored it. But he had 62% possession against me. I can't get away from these people this week. Everyone's hoarding possession. It is a lot of the 4-2-3-1 playing people that are just, yeah, they're keeping that possession against me in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. We are built for, like, our formation is built for quick counter-attack, so I never really expect to have loads of possession. but I hate it. That's one of the things which triggers me the most, is when I don't feel in control of the game. Like, I can happily lose a game where it's end to end. I won't be happy about it, but like, I'll be less stressed than if I lose a game like this, where the opponent has 60% plus possession. It just makes me feel angry inside, deep down, and upset, I guess you could say. So at that point, we're 4-3, and then we come up against this cheeky Nando's. And right from the get-go, I was like, okay, he's going to get that ball out wide to his pacey wingers. He's going to cross it in for Giroud to header. And if he's good at it, I'm going to be in trouble. And I'm going to be, again, very angry. Because you don't come up against many people that do that. But either way, this game is going to turn out to be a super easy one. That's nice from Mahrez right there. Nice rainbow flick volley. We know how overpowered they are. And I utilize them probably more than like most shot types. Clear the throat. Sometimes, rather than me just doing it all video, I'm just going to do one big one and then it clears the throat, you know? But anyway, Mahrez in the second half gets into the box and ends up getting AI blocked. Alphonso Davies, who I brought on as a centre mid, just thought I'd change things up in this game, since as we were 2-0 up, ends up getting it through to Mahrez. I get really lucky with the way that one ends up going in, but we deserved a goal. However, this is my best goal of the episode. Mahrez knocks it through to Rashford, and I go for the rainbow flick scorpion kick, which we've managed to hit it again. It is that man, Marcus Rashford, MBE, to score the goal. And to be fair, what happens next, I can kind of understand, right? Yeah, if someone did that to me, I might be tempted to rage quit as well. But I tried it maybe 4 or 5 times this episode so far, and I hadn't hit one once. So for us to actually, like, I'd be pretty happy if every 5 times I tried that, it actually worked out and I got a goal. That's a really good return. So yeah, we, you know, scored another one of those crazy goals. Essentially what you do, guys, is you queue up the rainbow flick, so back forward, and then but just as they're doing it, you hold L1 and L2, or LT and LB, and shoot, and you shoot. And then it does like a little chip, and then obviously it cancels the rainbow halfway through, and it does the scorpion. It's nice. Watch Kazui's video on it if you haven't done so already, because he is the skill god, of course. So the new season came out. Can't say I'm super impressed with it, if I'm honest. But what we'll do is we'll do a bit of a deep dive into the season in the last couple of minutes of the video. But as I am a EA Play member, you know, someone that does, it's basically EA access from previous years, whatever it is, so that you could get the 10-hour early access and whatnot on the game. As I am one of them, a bonus of that is you get given like 3,500 out of the 100,000 XP needed right at the start of the season. So it does boost you up to like level 4, which is not that helpful, but yeah, we'll take it to start things off. It gives us a couple of packs and gets us on our way, I suppose, to working towards some of the other unlocks, which, like I said, we'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, from the next pack right here, we do actually end up getting a boards from the premium gold pack. We get ourselves French CDM for Miami. It's going to be Matuidi. I mean, if it could just be French left back from Real Madrid and we get ourselves a Mendy untradeable, that would be brilliant. But I already have Matuidi. I only got him recently. So yeah, that's annoying. That's a duplicate untradeable. Can't do much with that apart from just discard it and wish it didn't happen. Really, pretty much. So we go into our next match at 5-3, I think. And we come up against Red Rashford, and I could just tell right from the beginning that this guy was he's one of them FIFA players that you come up against and you're just like, yeah, you're probably elite, aren't you? Just the way that he held the ball against me, the skills and dribbles that he was doing, I couldn't get near him. And in all honesty, this game was over and done with as soon as the very first goal went in the back of the net. So I'm 2-0 down right now. Just, again, I feel like I can't get near this guy. Rashford, it's when people do the step overs. For some reason, I don't read the step overs very well at all. And so when someone can do that against me, I don't know why I'm telling you this, because if you ever face me, you're just going to know exactly how to beat me. But yeah, I struggle with the step overs, that's for sure. Now, if I'd have got a goal there and got it to 3-2, I think it might have been a different story. But I missed such an easy shot with Sabitzer there. Annoyed is an understatement. But yeah, that game kind of took me over the edge a little bit in terms of rage, bringing me up to 5-4. that I went into this game so angry. Like, just not in a good mood. I was not having a great Friday, if I'm honest with you. And so I give a penalty away after 7 minutes. Of course. Because, again, I'm making rash decisions, being in a terrible mood. And I go 1-0 down because Salah does stick it into the back of the net. And then Salah's going to end up... Look at this goal, right? Look at the way DCL takes it down. Oh, it's sublime. I don't know if he meant it in the slightest, but it worked out, a treat for him. And it is a great goal from the Evertonian, I was going to say, but the Everton striker. And then we do get the ball into Mahrez, who's positioned well and does get a nice goal for us. But at half-time, he's had 68% possession. How do I compete against that? I just struggle so much. And then early doors in the second half, last man Virgil van Dijk takes me out. Doesn't even get a booking, let alone the red card he should get there. And then my opponent goes ahead and scores in the 75th minute. But that's not even the most annoying part of the episode, all right? Because last he puts on his try-hard pants and he goes for it. I throw the kitchen sink at them. We get the ball to Rashford. Goal straight away after he'd scored the last one. And then, again, we're all out attack here, trying our very best to get the equaliser because I feel like I can beat this guy. Florenzi knocks it into Sabitzer, who just rifles it into the back of the net. And we're back. And then Rashford plays it through to Ousmane Dembele. I could win this. Van Dijk's taking me out last man again. This time he gets a booking. How is he still on the pitch? And then, I mean, as frustrating as that is, I screw up the free kick. And then from the resulting counter-attack, you can see what's going to happen, can't you? I should have wiped Mane out right there and taken what would have been the red card because the ref was against me, I'm telling you. Yeah, he whips it in, scores a goal with Adama. I lose the game. So, yeah, man, that was annoying. I was in such a bad mood after that game. Luckily, I can laugh about it now, and it doesn't, like, trigger me too much to watch it back. But I just can't believe that Van Dijk was still on the pitch. Like, 2 times he took out, as the last man, he took me out. And he ended up being on a yellow card. That's crazy to me. Unless I just have got the rules wrong and you don't get reds for that anymore. Man, that right there, that's shambolic in my opinion. Anyway, at least like it should be a booking every time, even if the rule is to not give them a red card or something, if it was like in the box or something, but that wasn't. Mental. Anyway, time to go through the season pass. So you've seen the first 5 levels because I've unlocked them. Once again, we've got some badges and tifos and stadium themes and stuff, which, I mean, I don't know if it's based on like Harry Potter or something this time, but it seems to be like wizardy and like chess and then the random sloth. I don't know. It's like Conjurer and it looks like Hogwarts a little bit at some of them. So I don't really know what's going on there. But even at like level 14, you're not getting the greatest of packs. I think level 13 was still a 75 plus player. Should be better than that. However, we are getting halfway point players this time. 82 rated players. There is a Serie A midfielder. There is is that Bundesliga wide player? And then a La Liga centre-back. Looks really good. I think this guy does look like a great centre-back. I'll probably take him. And then as we carry on through, we're sort of, you know, we're out in the woods again and at Hogwarts again and casting spells for our background tifos. Couple of rare gold packs and then a donut football. I do not want that, if I'm honest. And then I missed whatever pack that was right there. But yeah, I mean, like, in all honesty, being truthful, I just don't rate this stuff. I don't care about the tifos. I want them to be, like, real football related. I want them to be more realistic than just weird stuff that wouldn't ever be seen in a football stadium. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's just me being a spoil sport or what. And then the best pack again you get this month is exactly the same as last time. Premier League, Bundesliga or La Liga Prime Players pack. Couple more backgrounds and there's a pitch trophy. Okay. And then the level 30 players are 86 Aspas. In all honesty, he looks okay. 3-star skills, though, 85 pace. Like, he'll net goals. Romagnoli, again, looks okay for a centre-back. You know, whack an anchor on him or a shadow on him, and he'd probably be pretty good. And then an 85 Navigator. 1, why is this 85 and not 86? Like, come on, just boost him up to 86 like the rest of them. And 2, I just don't know if this card is good enough. considering we won't get this for like another 50 days or something, or 41 days, 40 days. Maybe you can get it in the next like 3 weeks. It just doesn't, to me, that it just rings bells of like that, not quite good enough, really. Like, I think Sabitzer is better than all of the players from Season 2, and he was a Season 1 reward, who at the time we all thought, he's not amazing, but he'll do. So, yeah, it just doesn't seem to be progressing the way that I would like it to. And I'm 5-5 in the weekend league, so I was not in a good mood anyway, and then I saw that, and maybe that's like hindering my judgment a little bit. I'll look back on it tomorrow and we'll think about it then. But yeah, pretty much, guys, as cool as this team is, it's like one of my worst performing teams so far. Hopefully, most of my losses have now been done. And that was the stressful part of the weekend league, and I can just enjoy the rest of it. That would be amazing. Get up to 14 wins as quick as possible, and then just chill, all right? Hopefully have some Rivals games left, maybe try and push towards rank 1, see what we can do. But other than that, yeah, I mean, like, there's Icon SBCs out, obviously. You've got Figo, Van der Sar, and Zanetti, all of which I think are a little bit more expensive than to buy them on the market tradable. So that's another head scratcher right there. Maybe they've been, they're not amazing either, but hopefully that's something that can be fixed in the future. When the next batch come out, maybe the prices are a little lower than what they cost on the market. That would be good, wouldn't it? But yeah, guys, sorry for a little bit of a negative attitude today, but FIFA wound me up a bit, and I feel like we should be real and honest about how we feel about this game sometimes, and therefore I was. So if you did enjoy today, do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up. I need 5,000 likes before 3 p.m. if you guys would love that double upload. So support the channel. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here. I thank you for that. And of course, come and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are down below, everyone. Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll catch you later tonight with another episode. Peace.